Alright, we're going to go back to the tape after this is done and read from 35 to 47, personal vetting, security vetting. Presidential Transition Guide, Federal Human Resource Management Matters, Personal Security Vetting. The section provides guidance for the personal security vetting process for the personal assignment of the presidential appointments, political appointments. These are some of the work of the presidential transition teams for Section 3. The given office personal management authority to operate appointment of non-career senior executive service members as Schedule C employees in position of the confidential policy determining the nature. However, this authorization does not include personal security vetting. Personal security vetting is an adjudicated process that individuals must undergo the determined fit with be appointed for the permanent position, as well as eligible to occupy the national security position to hold the security clearance as appropriate in Intelligent Reform Transmit Terrorism Prevention Act of 2004, subtitle F of Section 7601, names the Office of the Director of National Intelligence as designated the agency coordinator of the investigation, granting security clearance for the appropriate transition team members who have the need of the action of the classified information period between election period presidential elect with the presidential inauguration. Some of the transition team members process may they eventually the name of the presidential appointed non-career senior executive service members as Schedule C appointments for any given department agency that better be between election and inauguration. The ODN or the Office of the Director of National Intelligence, designated Federal Bureau of Investigation of the need with the conduct of the background investigation presidential transition team perform personnel up to the time of the presidential inauguration. The Office of the Director of the National Intelligence, designated the Department of Justice for the Security of the Emergency Plan staffing, if the intent either to make a security clearance determination during the period of the Department of Justice and the SEPS or Security Emergency Planning Staff process interim clearance as required with the conduct of the commissary security briefing obtained within the required non-disclosure form. Form 312-4414, conducting background investigation. FBI will report any matters regarding the fitness of these individuals off the personnel-elect with a fitness decision if the investigation was completed during the time of the Department of Justice and the Security Emergency Planning Staff made with a final security clearance determination. The Department of Justice Security Emergency Plan staff to communicate clearance information with the Office of the President level, the Department agency for the candidate level, the President's appointment confirmed with the staff during the time should contact with the Department of Justice Security Emergency Planning staff to coordinate with the additional the required security brief. The agency's required security clearance information respect with the transition team should have the security officer with the email with the Department of Justice Security Security Emergency Planning staff with the Personal Security Program, the Department of Justice Transition Vetting of the U.S. Department of Justice Gov to request information after inauguration of the President of the Department of Justice Security Emergency Planning staff that is no longer responsible for the security clearance adjustment of the presidential political appointments for the other department agencies and around with the next business day of the presidential inauguration. The Department of Justice and Security Emergency Planning staff will coordinate with the department agency to transfer the record with the adjudicated personal security investigation applicable to non-disclosure form of the person that confirms the appointment with respect to the department agency for the recorded retention. Agencies will need to sign with the receipt of the records received with the individual Department of Justice within the Security Exchange Emergency Planning staff that has granted the interim clearance from the FBI for the background investigation was still processed at the time of the inauguration. Department of Justice for the training for the security right on hand. The White House Clearance Counsel Office of the FBI delivered their investigation once completed with the White House Clearance Counsel Office. Post-inauguration vetting per appointment type of the presidential appointment requiring sending confirmation whoever the nominated post-inauguration once the individual is used the under consideration presidential nomination Senate with the confirmed position of the background investigation conducted with the Federal Bureau of Investigation for the department agencies provided with the FBI with the White House Clearance Counsel Office of the matter if the development of the investigation concerned with the designated person of the White House Clearance Counsel for the office to decide whether the president should proceed with the nomination of the candidate is fully nominated by the president of the candidate undergo with the confirmation process the appropriate Senate of the committee for the full of the Senate confirmation. If and when the individual is confirmed with the Senate with the Department of Agency, which individual is appointed must coordinate with the FBI to national name check with the program to request the copy of the completed background investigation. Department Agency Personal Security with the Office will the result of the investigation make an appropriate personal security determination. Departments agencies will not have the fitness concern with it should be consulted with the White House liaison officer. Presidential appointment not requiring Senate confirmation, non-career senior executive services, Schedule C appointments who are appointed with the post-inauguration. Presidential appointment not requiring Senate confirmation, non-career senior executive services appointments with Schedule C appointments post-inauguration department And agencies to which the individual is being appointed will be proceed with the normal personal vetting process of the per-established policy of the proceed with the background investigation for these individuals is generally not conducted by the FBI rather than the Defense Counter Agency, Security Agency for the primary, provided for the background investigation, call for the government with the other agency, the delegated investigating authority, the department agency, if they need further guidance, they can consult with the White House liaison officer. Reciprocity required for the procedure of the per Executive Order 1346-7 amended with the ODNN Office of Defense, National Integrity, Security Executive Agency, the Directive 7 on Reciprocity, Background Investigation, National Security Injunctions, or applicable political appointments except for the presidential appointment requiring Senate confirmation because of the updated investigation, greater scope of the required for these employment, the continuous vetting. Department agencies will enroll the presidential appointment non-career senior executive service schedule C appointments and continuous vetting. The agency designated with the security officer making the determination continued eligible to clearance based of the continuous vetting result of the objective of the determination should be reported with the national investigation repository as required by the policies department agencies should consult with the White House liaison officer of the fitness concern of the area and develop the continuous vetting alert with a self-reported by the individual. 7. Personal identity verification.